probably not wrong in assuming that you all know that the worldwide shipping industry releases a lot of exhaust emissions into the atmosphere. But did you also know that there are ways to reduce it? Methanol is a good example of this. My name is Gore, and I am on my way to visit a company that makes this possible. They're called HELM, and they've been trading in chemicals for 125 years. Now, when I was asked if I wanted to make this short documentary for this Hamburg-based company, I thought, chemicals? Not so much. But then the more I looked into it, the more I realized what a vital role chemistry plays in our day-to-day lives. I mean, for example, this phone, this pen, these clothes. None of this would be possible without chemistry. Join me on a journey into the world of a company where we will discover how chemistry can be sustainable today, where we will encounter visions that surprise and fascinate, because this is exactly what HELM has committed to doing with their future strategy. Here in Brazil, HELM's innovative product Scion helps farmers produce higher yields while using less fertilizers.
Desde que eu comecei a conhecer as informações sobre o Scion.
Since I started learning about Scion, I've been very motivated by the way our technology provides solutions for farmers. Scion, being a biostimulant, helps boost plants to absorb more nutrients. This also means that previously applied fertilizers can become more effective, thereby reducing the overall amount needed. Not only that, but Scion also helps the plant to withstand extreme weather conditions, such as heat, drought, or heavy rain. This results in enhanced profitability and long-term sustainability for the business, with agriculture delivering more grain for the world.
In the end, Scion is a great example of how innovations from the Plant Advantage product line of HELM Crop Solutions can help solving global challenges. The world's population is growing currently at a speed of 70 million people per year. And considering the limitation we have in arable land, we have to produce food more efficiently.
What happens if the plants get sick?
Come with me, I show you. Here. Any idea what that disease could be?
No, tell me.
Well, I don't know either. But the good thing is, the plant exam does.
Oh, good.
Right. Take a picture.
Drum roll.
This way, the plant gets exactly what it needs, and we prevent chemicals to be unnecessarily applied to the plant, which is really great, actually, both economically and ecologically.
Oh, cool. Look at all that corn. You ever think to yourself, what else could be done with all that corn? Probably not, right? Lucky for us, there are people out there who have asked themselves that very question and have come up with sustainable solutions. I'll introduce you to them. Come with me to Iowa. I promised you a new way to look at corn. Well, you see it, right? Oh, no? Well, the sports apparel. It's made from a material called lycra fiber, which is why we found ourselves in Iowa, where the main raw material for lycra fiber and many other products is created. Core is a joint venture between Cargill and HELM, where they produce Kira, the next generation 100% bio-based BDO made from annually renewable feedstock. Hey, good to see you.
Great to see you.
Hi, how are you? So can you tell me how you get lycra from corn?
Sure. We break down corn into simpler components, things like sugar, and then we use a unique organism that uses that sugar to make BDO. In our case, 100% bio-based BDO.
So your product Kira is made of this. Exactly what is BDO?
BDO stands for 1,4-butane-diol. It's an intermediate chemical currently made from petroleum, but we're making it 100% from corn. It's used in the apparel industry, like our relationship with Lycra Company, also footwear and even cosmetics.
I would imagine that would take a lot of corn.
Well, we actually grow more corn than any other state.
Really?
And now this is industrial corn, not popcorn or sweet corn like you and I eat. But the corn is used a lot for things like animal feed, ethanol, and in our case, 100% BDO.
Got it. And do you actually know the farmers?
We do actually know the farmers. We've learned a lot from them about regenerative agriculture. Like Steve Kuiper, for example, he's a 5th generation row crop farmer. He and his family have been growing corn in this area for decades. Hey guys, how are you today? Gora, this is one of our farmers, Steve.
Hi, how
His
are you?
son, Brandon.
Nice to meet you.
Amy and Addie.
Hi, Addie. You good? You're the 6th generation farmer here, right?
That's right, yeah.
Hope you like corn.
So there's a year. Every year.
Mind if I shuck one?
Sure, go ahead. Go ahead.
You go through the middle.
Okay, am I taking too long? Okay.
There you go.
There you go. It's alive. Helm is so well set up that it can distribute chemical solutions like Kira from Iowa to the rest of the world. Now let's take our own little journey to where Helm formed its first subsidiary in Copenhagen. And the good thing about the flight to Copenhagen is that we can also pass Helm's locations in Asia. They're also continuing to expand the Asian market with innovative ideas. Speaking of innovation, imagine contributing to the reduction of CO2 in the Earth's atmosphere with every house cleaning. Sounds pretty great, right? A partnership of Helms is making that happen. They're called Again. So tell me, how does it work with the CO2?
Yeah, so Again spent more than 10 years developing this technology, but it's actually founded on ancient bacteria, 10,000 of years old, which fed off CO2 in the atmosphere. And we then repurposed that bacteria into being able to ferment CO2 emissions from industry, so waste CO2 into chemicals like acetic acid.
It's crazy what you can recycle. So why Helm?
Well, I think, first of all, Helm took a bet on us early on in our journey. We're currently building our first commercial plant in Texas, and Helm is the off-taker for that plant. They will sell our products globally, not just from that plant, but also for future plants.
So if you had to do it all over again, you'd do it the same way again.
Yes, I would.
Let's go back to Hamburg. Again. But aside from CO2 emissions, all of these cars will one day have a dead battery. As you may have guessed, Helm has a solution for this as well. Car batteries are dismantled into separate parts. The black mass obtained from these parts is then broken down into 4 individual parts. The resulting lithium is then sent to England to Leverton Helm.
Well, at Leverton Helm, in our plant in England, we reprocess this lithium that's coming from the recyclers to products that can be reutilized by manufacturers of batteries, ceramic cookpots, air purifiers, and many other industrial applications. And by doing this, we avoid the lithium traveling back to China and back to Europe. It stays in Europe. And you would say we are part of a circular economy by producing this lithium with low resources, low CO2 emissions. And the process is capable of recovering more than 99% of lithium. So we lose nearly zero. And currently, we are the only ones in Europe capable of doing it.
As you may have noticed, Helm's future visions are built on a strong global network of partners, which isn't easy to achieve. Hey, how you doing?
Fine, thank you. Thanks for having me on board.
Oh yeah, thank you. So how do you find these partners?
That's a good question. It's the team who finds these partners. Yeah, they're super creative. They are having a hell of a knowledge, seeing the world. I think that is really the strength of the team. And on that one, I'm quite proud of.
Okay, and just tell me, what drives you? Wake up, maybe have that cup of coffee, what gets that motor moving?
At least not a cup of coffee. Tea would be better.
Oh, sorry, tea.
Okay. No, but seriously, partnerships are really one key essential part of our daily thinking, regardless if they're small companies like startups or family companies or big corporates. Important is what can they contribute? What can we contribute? And preferably together that we can solve these problems and creating something which has a value and a positive impact at the same time, which is really lasting also into the next generation so that yours, and hopefully many other families have something out of it. So this drives me every morning.